Hey guys, it's Dami here from Clientele Boosters, and today I'm going to be talking about how to pick whether you should run Facebook or Google ads, right? So guys, first of all, it's important to understand the different kinds of marketing they're both in terms of their strengths, right? So Facebook is what I'd like to call interruption-based marketing. So it's where you have a variety of statistics in Facebook's algorithm. They're going to say, okay, based on this demographic of this person, based on their income level, their marital status, how many children they may have, the last names associated with them, the areas geographically they're located in, the other interests of other people that have similar profiles to them on the platform, locally, nationally, and internationally. Facebook, you're basically using that conglomerate of data and you're trying to find them on their phone and find them on their laptop and then chase them around the internet. Whereas with Google ads, and yes, you can maybe make the argument that there's YouTube ads, which I would agree is probably a bit more interruption based, but let's just talk about Google ads, the ones that appear on the top of the Google search engine when you're typing for something. That is what I would call search intent marketing, right? So interruption based. Why would you do interruption based marketing? So if you wanted to do interruption based marketing, you'd probably be someone that wanted to get in front of a random audience where you're not exactly sure where they are, but you have an idea of who they are. So for example, let's just say you're an NDIS practitioner and perhaps, you're trying to get in front of certain decision makers that might be running, they might be the ones that are going to greenlight, plan management and things of that nature, or basically people that are higher up, but not a support worker, right? Because support workers, if you're running ads, and you're probably going to feel the pain that I'm about to say, if you're running Facebook ads, you probably get a lot of support workers that are calling to work at your NDIS. And there's a way to get around that, but it still happens. It's going to happen. Search intent based Facebook ads allows you to be like, all right, well, a lot of key decision makers in the NDIS space, maybe the CEOs, directors, etc., they're probably going to be, or the family members that are going to be taking care of participants, they're probably going to be between age ranges 35 or 30 to 50. All right, got it. Hey guys, listen, it's Dami here from Clientele Boosters. If you can just hit that subscribe button, it would mean so much to the team and I. We've been working on this for quite some time now, and your support is appreciated. So hit that subscribe button and enjoy the rest of the video. Maybe they follow influencers that, have disabilities and, are really prominent in Australia. Okay, that's another interesting thing. Okay, got it. Maybe they work in certain fields. Maybe they are working as a support worker. Maybe they have a family member that works as a support worker. Okay, got it. What's the average income of a support worker? Or what's the average income of someone that, 2 to 3 children on average with disabilities? Okay, what does ChatGPT say? What does Google say, etc.? Facebook can then use that data to then increase the odds of you getting in front of that person. Let's give you another example. Let's just say you have a roofing business. Maybe you're trying to get some really, really sophisticated corporate clientele, right? Okay, so maybe the average person that's going to be able to afford your services is making at least $400K a year, and they're the top 1 to 2% of all Australians. Okay, got it, cool. So then Facebook, you can then use that data to find that person and then get in front of their phone to get them to opt into a lead form or a landing page and, fill out a survey, fill out a contact us form. On the flip side, Google is search intent. So this is where, all right, maybe you have a roofing business. And, with the roofing business, you want to appear for roofing infrastructure or roofing implementation Laverton, roofing implementation Brighton, roofing near me, roofing plumbing best services. But what happens is when you now run a Google ad, you are basically bidding to appear on the top of the search engine for a period of time. So SEO is where you're kind of doing it organically over time, whereas with Google ads, you are using search intent to appear near the top of the search engine for a period of time, as long as you keep bidding correctly for the right keywords, etc. So those are the reasons why you'd want to use search intent, which is Google ads, versus interruption intent versus Facebook. Now, what we do for majority of our clients is we actually run a split test for them at the same time. So in the first 1 to 2 months, we're actually going to usually run both of those campaigns to figure out what actually works best for them. Because there's many times even when I have thought, okay, a Facebook ad's going to crush, but a TikTok ad crushed. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important to split test everything that you're doing. That way you can actually figure out whether a lot of your clients, customers, or participants are going to be coming from search intent based marketing versus interruption intent based marketing. Now, if you want some help with that and you want to set it up correctly, or you just want some generic advice, guys, click the link in the description. We're happy to serve you. But at the end of the day, guys, it's important to test both. Both have their merits, but it's important to understand why and how they work, right? So sometimes you want to do interruption based and sometimes you want to be Dora or Diego and you're going to want to have people explore you, right? So anyway, till next time, much love. Bye-bye.